$10 worth of game times Gilly Fest, my birthday party. We celebrating. I told y'all we was introducing somebody every day. So far we introduced G Herbo. We introduced Babyface Ray.
Finesse 2 times.
Finesse 2 times.
That's hilarious. Desi Banks and Benzo.
And Rob 49.
It's going down, but let me listen, he was gonna be 50 years old, man.
Fuck it.
How you gonna come out and celebrate that shit? You're gonna be a half 100. It's cool. Listen, you better get your tickets. And we still gonna keep announcing.
Yes, we are.
But hit the link, get your tickets right now. It's going down.
That's right.
$1 million worth of game. Listen, you ready to check out another episode? What you need to do, buy some merch. You definitely need to subscribe and share to all $1 million worth of game. We got a bunch of different shows coming out. It's going down, but this Gilly Fest for his birthday, a half 100. We celebrating July 29th in Philadelphia. It's going down. Listen, we're going to be announcing some more people, but get your tickets. If you're not there, you're going to be upset.
And guess what? It's only $75.
All these acts, $75?
$75.
It's going down, man.
This is some shit you don't want to miss.
Get your
And most
tickets.
Importantly, Gilly and Wallow gonna be there. $1 million worth of game gonna be there, turning the stage up, and it's just like that, right?
You're now tuned into $1 million worth of game. Now listen, man.
Yes.
We sitting with the big fish, man.
Big fish.
Now you know
the truth.
The biggest.
The biggest.
Why you say you the biggest? Tell us.
I mean, I am. It's been proven I'm the biggest, man. It don't matter where you take it to. You take it to the box office, wherever, in the ring, out the ring. I'm the biggest. If we talk about dressing, boxing, whatever, you know, I'm the big fish.
You know what's funny? You said dressing.
We can talk about laying too. I'm the big fish, man.
Talk to him. Go ahead, Gil.
I get a call from this nigga, right, the other day. Cuz, you at the studio? He pull up to the studio. He say, cuz, who you think gonna win? So I say, cuz, be honest, it's a pretty close, even fight. But I'm betting 20 bands on Errol. He said, but I studied them niggas last night, man. If I ain't know that nigga was a boxer, man, I would thought that nigga was a rapper or something. Right?
Yeah, I told you.
Right, he said, you sure, cuz? Cuz when I look at Terrence Crawford, he look like he go to the boxing gym and then go home and fix cars and shit.
No, straight up.
I said,
no,
what?
No, I said the motherfucker. Listen, he in the it looked like he just be dealing with cows and like all type of some shit.
I was like,
you look like you being the
what?
fuck. I said this motherfucker look like he being fucking Ball Harbor somewhere in Miami shopping. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different type of. So I'm like, I don't know. I said, I don't, because I don't, you know, I'm a black belt martial artist. I got all these belts times 10 in the black belt division. Now, yeah, I'm a black belt. Everybody know that. Everybody know that. Now, the whole thing is, so I'm studying this shit. I'm saying, early, like he going to get in 150,000 do walkthroughs and shit. What's his name? But like he's staying in the crib. That's my man, bud. Bunny, like he just chilling in the crib.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this motherfucker working out somewhere. He's shopping. This nigga working out. So I don't know.
You should have heard how he broke that shit down. I said, dog, what the fuck are you talking
Nigga got more drip than the rappers, man.
Nah, but I got a ranch and everything. I got cows. I got like 9, 10 horses. Like I got chickens. I got all that.
How much land you got?
I got about 60 something. I'm looking to purchase the land behind me, which is like 180.
God damn. What, 60 something? When you say 60 something acres?
Yeah, 60 some acres.
God damn.
Yeah, man. That's why I sound the biggest, man.
You ain't fucking lying. This boxing shit treat a nigga. Nigga come out, he don't see no fucking body. He ain't got that motherfucker gotta get on a car to see his neighbor.
This episode of $1 million worth of game is brought to you by Barstool Sportsbook. Now, why would you deal with any other sports books when we give out the best bonuses? We have the best parlays. We give you some of the best picks. I mean, you get picks from Big Cat. You get picks from Dave. You get picks from the one and only, me. Who, as we speak currently, I'm up something nice. But Barstool Sportsbook also is easy to use. It's right there. Let you bet on first innings. Let you bet on the first 5 innings. You know, there's a lot of things going on Barstool. But you got to be 21 to gamble. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. But why would you deal with any other sports book other than Barstool Sportsbook when we are the absolute best? And it's just like that. Right?
Now you always hear people say this, and this crazy motherfucker, he's super fan. He arguing with somebody till the veins pop out his neck. People always say, we don't know where Errol Spence is going to show up.
Yes.
And he go to fuck crazy about that. Break this down, Gil.
Because, prime example, I'm not going to put your name out there. I'm talking to somebody from PBC. And we like, so who you got? He said, it's a close fight. It really all depends on which Errol show up. And I'm like, what the fuck are y'all talking about?
You said that cool boy?
No, I wasn't cool boy. But for me, it don't make no sense because it's like, y'all said that after the car accident, he came in and did what the fuck he had to do. Then y'all said that his next fight, he put a nigga in the hospital for 2 weeks. We already see what niggas coming back.
Yeah.
The nigga that whoop ass. So when they say that, I don't understand it. Do you understand that shit?
I mean, yeah, I understand it. Because if people want to be rational, they don't think, like after that car accident, my career was supposed to be over. People were saying, oh, he's going to be a shell of himself. Why is he coming back fighting Danny Garcia? He's crazy. He's just taking it for the payday. Then when I go in there and do what I do, people got a lot, they ain't have nothing to say. Just like with Ugas, straight after the eye injury, hey, man, you want to tune up? No, I don't want no tune up. Give me Ugas. I got to get that third belt. People like, man, you shouldn't take that Ugas fight. He just fought Manny Pacquiao. Man, he looking good. Man, give me that fight. Man.
Yeah.
If it's going to be what it's going to be.
Right.
And then as soon as I got Ugas, I watched him, did what I had to do with him. And I already knew that fight, I was going to watch him because if you looked on All Access, man, he was showing all his jewelry, in the house with his woman, kissing, making coffee, doing all types. I said, oh, he too comfortable.
Yeah.
I said, he living the American dream now. I said, I got him.
He just getting that big check.
He's showing off his house, everything.
You like, I did that shit 8 years ago.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I got him.
But one thing's for sure, two things for certain. I ain't seen too many people take an ass whooping like Ugas took in that fight.
Oh, he got hard.
I'm talking about that motherfucker. I was like,
Yeah, he got hard to take an ass whooping like that. Fuck you, he got hard. Because I'm not taking that type of ass whooping. I'd have got the fuck. I'd have been a track star. I don't want to go to the medal. I don't want to go to medal in that fight. I'd have been.
Yeah.
I'd have fuck that. That shit was crazy.
no, because it gets to a certain point where you start, and I'm gonna keep it all, watching that fight. It got to a certain point where I was like, this nigga trainer ain't shit, man.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is his trainer waiting on, man? This man's shit is like everywhere closed he can't see. Like, this shit ain't getting no better. He not giving you no glimpses of, oh, he caught him, and what the fuck is his trainer waiting on? Like,
Yeah.
So for me, looking at that joint, it was a little crazy. But when I look at Errol Spence, I look at Terrence Crawford, right? I say to myself, and tell me if I'm wrong, I say to myself, Terrence might got a little bit more in his bag, right? A little bit more celebrated, decorated, 3-division champion. When I look at Errol Spence, I say he's more fundamentally sound. And he's more active. He throw more punches. They say, oh, Bud got to take 3-4 rounds to download you, but fucking with Errol, you're going to be down 4-0.
But that's the only thing that make me scared with betting this fucking money. Because when I did the research, this motherfucker come right out the gate and want to get busy. He don't even want to wait. None of that. I'm like, damn. I'm already talking shit to somebody betting some money. I'm like, then my man, Bud, he want to be a fucking computer. He want to download systems and apps and shit. I'm like, bro, man, like, I don't
around and get a virus.
That's too much time. That's my fucking man. Bud, you my guy. But, and I'm like, this ain't the place to be downloading right now, man.
He's ever fucking around.
No, because he want to come right out and get, this motherfucker come right out.
On LimeWire, he gonna catch a virus.
Listen, he come right out. I looked at all these videos. I said, damn, this shit put me in a fucked up position. Because I didn't know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't know for years. Gil put me down with you after the car accident. So I'm like, this motherfucker come right in like this. He don't even chill. He ain't got your chill button broke. Nigga chill button, bro. He don't know how to fucking just chill and just come in there. I think fighter come in there, they look at each other, they study this shit. They, you know what I mean? It's a little different with martial arts because y'all, we come in there and get busy too. But I'm like, motherfucker supposed to come in there and figure out what somebody's plan is. He's saying fuck somebody plan. He just want to run right in the house. Give me the money. Like, what? So it's like, that shit threw me off a little bit, huh? I didn't know.
I be feeling them out. Like, I really be trying to feel their punches. Like, I want them to touch me and, you know, see how I feel. And once I download that, like how they punching, then that's when I know I got them. So most of the times, like, you gotta, not even most of the time, if you really punch me, that's gonna really make me come at you. It's gonna make me probably just more aggressive and more on point and more focused. I'm like, oh, he ain't playing. And then you know, I'm really gonna lock in on you.
Motherfucker ever hit you? You say, oh, to yourself, goddamn,
Oh
player.
yeah, I've been here before. Like, oh yeah, I gotta be on point. Like,
Who was that?
this
Who
boy
was that?
playing. It was Danny Garcia once. Kell Brook. Yeah, definitely Kell. He came out and hit me with a strong jab. I was like, dang, he's strong. Like,
Yeah.
Cause Kell's a big dude. Yeah, Kell Brook and Danny Garcia.
Now, why is it that, you know, I always hear people say, this is how I look at boxing. I look at it like, it could be anybody fucking day in there. One punch you out. I done seen it happen. Why do people always say, oh, you fought that motherfucker when they was nothing, or you fought this person? Like they say about Bud. They say, yeah, you fought him when they was, after the fact, they ain't nothing. Is a fighter, or is it moments in the fight? Like moments with a fighter where it's those like they deteriorating, they trying to say?
Yeah, it's just moments when you fight that fighter. Like when I fought Kell Brook, he had the IBF belt. He was, you know, recognized as one of the best welterweights in the world. When I fought Sean Porter, he had the WBC belt. You know, he was recognized. When Terrence Crawford fought Kell Brook, he already had fights, 3 fights at 154 pounds. He was known to struggle making 147 for the longest, for forever. And, you know, he fought him at that time. He basically just sucked down. It's just how Kell Brook is. He going to give it his all. He got a lot of heart. With Sean Porter, if you look after I fought Sean Porter, he had a fight after he fought me. He fought a guy named Sebastian, and he looked like pure trash fighting him. And then he fought Terrence Crawford. So you just gotta look at those things, and then once you look at that, you look at his fight with Sebastian, look at his fight with Terrence, and then you hear Sean Porter even go out on record and say, "My dad was trying to give me do a lot of things in training camp, and I felt like I didn't need to do them anymore because I feel like I gained the experience and I just didn't need to train like that, or a lot of that stuff was unnecessary." And even Sean said in the fight that, you know, he slowed down because he didn't want to gas out. We ain't known Sean to gas out,
Right.
Or even thinking about gassing out.
Right.
They going crazy from the opening bell.
From the opening bell, that motherfucker.
Yeah, so even from that, you can tell he had 1 foot in and 1 foot out.
Yeah.
Now, this episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by Omega Accounting Solutions. Attention small business within, I'm talking about 5 to 5,000 employees. All you small businesses, you are responsible business owners who have continued to pay taxes and employ staff during the pandemic. Omega Accounting Solutions is a small business champion. I'm talking about they're the champion.
They come to save
you
your day.
and your business get back the money you deserve through the CARE Act.
How much they give back?
They get up to $26,000 per employee.
So if you have 5 employees, up to 5,000 employees, when you sign up for this,
$26,000 per.
you get $26,000 per employee.
Recover the payroll taxes you overpaid as a refund up to $26,000 per employee, even if you got the PPP loan. Learn if you are a good candidate in less than 10 minutes with a free consultation. Omega was recently named the #1 best ERC company for getting your ERC funds by Merchant Maverick, a small business comparison and review site. There's still time to find out if you qualify and file your claim. Again, up to $26,000
So let me just break this
per
down for you.
employee.
If you got a small business, you got employees, you might be owed some money. So all you got to do is
10
take
minutes.
10 minutes out your time, fill this out. If you got 10 employees, you might get 10 times 26,000. If you got 5 employees,
Yes.
5 times. If you got 150 employees, 150 times 26,000.
It depends. But I'm gonna say this: you got to, before we find out any of this, you got to take 10 minutes to see if you qualify. And what I need you to do now is call 855-505-DAVE, 855-505-DAVE, or visit taxcredits.com/barstoolsports right now.
Right now.
Stop playing games. This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by ZipRecruiter. Did you know that it can now take up to 11 weeks on average to hire for an open position? That's almost 2.5 months.
Yes.
So if you're hiring for a growing business, do you really have that kind of time to
No.
wait? Like, do you have that type of time?
Nope.
Well, if you're listening today, I got some advice for you. Stop waiting and start using ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter can help you find qualified candidates for all the roles fast. And right now, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/game. You're talking about for free.
Yeah.
Right now, you could use it for free. And, how is it? ZipRecruiter is so efficient at helping you hire. ZipRecruiter uses powerful matching technology to quickly find and send the most qualified people for your role. You can check out the people that ZipRecruiter send to you, and if you really like one or two,
Hire 'em.
you can personally invite them to apply with one click, which may make them apply even sooner. Stop playing games, get with ZipRecruiter. Plus, here's how quickly ZipRecruiter can help you hire 4 out of 5. I'm talking about 4 out of 5 who post on ZipRecruiter get a qualified, I'm talking about somebody that's quality candidate within the first day. I'm talking about that first day.
So ZipRecruiter don't play no games.
They don't play no games. So speed up.
Qualify, you look, you're hired. Whip, whip.
No
Let's
games.
get it.
So speed up your hiring process with ZipRecruiter. See why 3.3 million businesses have come to ZipRecruiter for their hiring needs. Just go to the exclusive website to try ZipRecruiter for free. ZipRecruiter.com/game. And again, ZipRecruiter.com/game. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by Dodge. There's a new breed of Hornet sweeping the nation.
Hornets.
They are fast, powerful, and aggressive. It's the all-new Dodge Hornet. This is Dodge's first ever high-performance crossover. The thing flexes a 2-liter Hurricane 4 turbo engine and packs up to 268 horsepower. The Dodge Hornet is fast, mean, and ready to sting.
Mean.
Bzz, bzz, bzz. So when you're out and you're looking for cars, why would you look for anything other than a Dodge Hornet? Build yours at Dodge.com. So you can go to Dodge.com and you can build your Dodge Hornet from scratch.
Exactly how you want it.
Exactly how you want it. Just understand, Dodge Hornet is the new wave. Go get you one.
This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by ShipStation. One thing about ShipStation, I use it. Great for my merch, and they put everything in one place. We live in an increasingly automated world, but some things still require tedious manual work. I'm talking about that manual work. Luckily for e-commerce businesses, business owners, shipping is no longer a manual task. Thanks to ShipStation. Save time automating your shipping and returns in the ShipStation dashboard while keeping costs down with an industry-leading discount. I'm talking about this industry-leading. This is not just, I'm talking about the whole industry. This is the discount right here. ShipStation make it easy to automate shipping tasks for orders for I'm talking about every marketplace on one dashboard. Effortless integration. Everything you sell one line. I'm talking about one way. I'm talking about Amazon, Etsy, eBay, Shopify, and more. Manage every order from your simple dashboard. Print shipping labels. Easily compare rates and delivery time to optimize every shipment and automate delivery notifications. And with Enterprise Solutions is a great thing that make warehousing optimization easy. ShipStation scales when you do. With industry-leading discounts, you'll never worry about overpaying for shipping. Get up to 84% off United States Postal Service and UPS rates. And if that's not enough, use my promo code to try ShipStation for free for 2 months. Over 130,000 companies have grown their e-commerce business with ShipStation, and 98% of the companies that stick with ShipStation for a year become customers for life. Spend more time growing your business when you automate shipping tasks with ShipStation. Go to ShipStation.com and use code GAME today and sign up for free for 60-day trial. That's ShipStation.com, code GAME. I'm seeing in boxing this. I'm seeing some fighters might not be better than others, but if they got the right marketing, it go. When I see you, if I don't know you and they say you're a boxer, I'm saying this motherfucker got to be somebody because he getting some money. No, I'm just saying straight up, it's like you show money. You show the lifestyle of, if we go from Sugar Ray Robinson, Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Floyd, you had to show money to make money.
Yeah.
And when did that lock in on you? Because it might not lock up on you. It might just be naturally you. You put that shit on. You drive that shit. You live in a lifestyle. You
65 acres.
all that shit. Like, is that a major part of boxing that a lot of boxers don't get yet?
I mean, I feel like you gotta be you somewhat either gotta be likable or they gotta hate you. You know, you gotta be the villain or the hero. You know, in a lot of aspects. And for me, I feel like, you know, yeah, I show a lot of stuff, different things, but I'm at it's like an even for me. It's never too high. My motto is never too high, never too low. Yeah, I don't have a big old house. I don't have a huge house. Shoot, my house probably 3,000 square feet, if that. You know, I'm looking into building a bigger house in the future. But, you know, I drive a TRX Ram truck. Yeah, I got a Mercedes Maybach, but my girl, you know, basically drive that. I don't drive that at all. You know, and I got an Escalade. You know, I don't spend money on materialistic stuff. I got, you know, stuff like this.
Shit, that nigga.
Yeah, I got, you know what I'm saying?
That's that plain Jane puppy. Don't
Don't downplay that shit.
You know, I got
You know what I'm
the
saying?
little
But
parts.
you know what I'm saying? But it's worth way more than, you know, buying, you know, the diamonds and
Bust down, yeah.
you know, the aftermarket diamonds and
Right.
stuff
All that
like
shit.
this. This stuff is basically an investment because, you know, if I so happen somebody steal it or, you know, I lose it or something like that, I'm gonna get more than I paid for it.
Right.
You know, so, you know, people see a lot of that stuff and it's all cool, you know, the glitz and glamour and things like that, and that's what attracts the fans. Like kids love that type of stuff, seeing he got the drip on or he got the nice stuff on. They love that type of stuff, but I think a lot of it need to change because yeah, you want to buy flashy stuff and do this and do that, but you know what I'm saying, you at the end of the day, this can end just like that. After my car crash, my career could have been over. And then what I got to show for is some diamonds and chains. Of course, I had money saved up, but you know, a lot of these kids need to recognize it's not about buying all these diamonds and, you know, all this jewelry and all these nice cars. Like cars, that's the worst investment it is. Just like our baby boy when they're talking about guns and butter, man. You know what I'm saying? Cars and all this material stuff, they ain't nothing but butter. That stuff ain't shit.
I feel him though.
You know what I'm saying? So we need to, you know, tell these young guys, especially young boxers, man, save your money, man, you know, trust and other stuff like that, especially you got kids, man. And make sure you're doing the right thing with your money because this stuff can end just like that.
I respect all that you're saying, but it seemed like
Man, he sit here with Louis sneaks
Yeah,
on.
no, not even that.
Whole $8,000 fit, dude. Fuck the design and
But
shit.
see, this is the thing, though. I understand exactly what he's saying, and you actually saying the right thing. But it's like,
Yes.
if you don't have that shit, you're not getting that big fight.
Yeah, you're not getting that big fight.
They gonna look at you like
And
you
all
ain't
this-
nobody know you, nigga.
Nah, this text right off.
Yeah, I know. It's,
Yeah, absolutely. Yo, see, you know the game.
know
Look
the
at
game.
it.
Yeah.
You on point. but what I'm saying is though, like you could be a fighter, you could be good as shit. It's good ass fighters that the world don't even know nothing about. So you're not getting the big fight because they don't feel the bill as though you gonna have a pay per view buys. They're like, what does Instagram look like? They go right to your Instagram.
Oh, you definitely want to look at it. That's what it attracts. It's just like bugs. You know, the light attracts all the bugs. You know what I'm saying? So you got all the flashy, shiny things. You know, that's what attracts it. That's the girls, the kids. You know, everybody. They want all that. That's what they're hearing for. That's why everybody look up to the rappers and stuff like that.
For me, I know coming from the environment we came from, you know, I think it's cool that y'all do that shit, you know, because, you know, you only die one time, so you got to live this shit. And when you die, they not going to put your money in the back of a U-Haul truck and bring that shit behind you to the motherfucking gravesite. So for me, it'd be like growing up where we come from, we looked up to the drug dealers.
Yeah.
You giving motherfuckers opportunity to look up to somebody that's doing something positive,
But
something legal.
That's a false concept, though. Because, yeah, you die one time, they're going to give you money. But let's say I retire boxing at 36, 37. How many more years I got to live?
We don't know.
So how many years?
That's
How
my
many
point.
years I think I want to live? I want to live till I'm
That's
70,
up to
80,
God.
70, yeah, but you want to live till you're 70, 80 years old, right?
Hopefully, his motherfucker checking out here at 29.
So let's go to the club and spend all your money tonight then.
No, we ain't doing that.
I'm not saying spend all your money, but what I'm saying is you got people out here that don't even enjoy their money.
Yeah, oh definitely.
They
I'm not
don't
saying-
even enjoy the fruits of
That's why
working
I said
so hard.
never too high, never too low.
Right. Go in the
You gotta
middle.
say,
Yeah.
you gotta keep it in the middle, man. You
Yeah.
gotta enjoy yourself too. But you gotta realize, man, as you get older, man, I want to live till I'm 70. I'm planning on living. I'm 80 years old. You know, it's all in the mind and what you think.
Yeah, yes it
You
is.
know,
Shit,
so-
I'm living to 110 then. Fuck it.
So I'll try to live for a long time. I'm trying to live, you know, my best life. As my kids get grown and finish private school, all that type of stuff, they ain't dropping their kids out to me. I'm gonna be gone somewhere. I'm gonna be on the island.
He said, I ain't gonna be the grandpa. He gonna be one of the people's
Sometimes,
papa.
but I'm
He said,
be-
no, nigga,
hey,
you go
man,
with
I'm
your
be on the
dad.
island somewhere. I'm
Go with
like,
your
hey,
kid.
daddy, where you at? Man, daddy gone.
Daddy on Boot Naked Island off to Costa Rica.
For real.
Now, as where the game is at now, like the boxing game, like, you know, PBC got shit on Smash. Like they the ones, they them
Yeah.
boys. I didn't even know for a while that damn, why they can't fight them or why they can't fight them. Seem like y'all got the fighters, y'all motherfuckers getting money over there, y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all getting money over there. They talking shit. Yeah, they talk shit and get money over there. And it's just crazy because like as I look at I'm looking at the whole game, I'm like, you know, you leader over there. You're a leader over there.
Yeah.
But was it that moment when the car accident happened that you was like, this, I might never fight again?
I mean, it was certain moments like that, but you know, you even asked my mom and my dad. The first time I got out the hospital, I stayed in a high rise in Uptown, and I walked up like 20, 30 flights of steps like 2 weeks after the hospital. And even when I was in the hospital, I don't remember nothing for probably the first 6 weeks when I was in the hospital.
Wait, you was in the hospital for 6 weeks?
Yeah, I was in the hospital for like.
And you
6
don't
weeks.
even remember being in the
No, I don't
hospital?
remember. Like Al Heyman came to the hospital. I don't remember none of that. I didn't know he came to the hospital probably like 4 months after being in the hospital.
No, time out. Did you show Al come or the ghost of Al? Because Al is really a ghost.
Right.
Like, did he really come himself? Because he's a fucking ghost.
Right.
Or you was just dreaming. And Al walked in there, nigga, what's up?
Nah, everybody.
Nigga, we gotta get this money, nigga. What we gonna do?
Everybody told me, and everybody told me. I was telling him that after I got out of the hospital, I want to fight Terrence Crawford.
And you don't even remember this shit.
Yeah.
Hey, because he woke all up on the zanies, you.
I'm missing
up.
teeth,
That's
everything.
Everything.
Is that Al?
You told him,
I want bud soon as this shit, soon as I'm back, I want
I
bud.
want to smoke some bud.
He got
That's
shit
crazy.
all in his arms and
Yeah,
shit.
and they hyped me up. Somebody, yeah, don't worry about it. We gonna get there for
But you was thinking about bud in the hospital.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was
this
just
is
thinking
sick.
about. I was just thinking about
This
fighting.
shit
Like, I'm like, man, hey, man, when I come back, yeah, I want to fight Terrence Crawford. My first my first fight back. Like I'm saying stuff like that in the hospital, missing teeth, everything. I'm talking about one eye. I'm just just talking.
And just think about
That's
that. At this
crazy.
time, Al Heyman bullshitted him. Just, I got you. Just left out of there.
You got it, baby. Don't even worry
Walk
about
right
it.
out the room. That
Yeah.
nigga's crazy.
He probably
man.
came out like, man, this man ain't
He better
fighting
hope he
again.
walk again. He talking about a goddamn fight.
But listen, it's still a chance that he probably was dreaming because Al don't nobody see Al.
I know.
He probably was dreaming. Al's a ghost. I mean,
I'll tell you one thing I'll do to make sure that fucking paycheck is
yeah, that money right.
Oh, that's for sure.
Because one thing, I got friends that's on PBC. They love the shit out of Al Heyman. They don't leave that motherfucker for nothing. Such and such would offer it. Nope. Mm-mm.
So you come out,
I ain't doing it.
you come out, you walk up all them flights of steps after being out. How long?
6 weeks.
No, I'm talking about you walk right out the hospital and walked up the flight, or you waited
Yeah, because when I got
to the high rise.
I got home, so they was like telling me, my mom chased me up the steps, like EJ, come on, like and I'm just walking up the steps. My mom and my girlfriend just followed me up, telling me to take the
Elevator.
elevator, but I'm like nah, like I gotta get back.
One of them stubborn ass niggas walking up the steps, legs shaking and shit. I want bud.
Hip hurt.
He like this and shit.
Yeah.
He like,
Got it.
mama like, EJ, stop it.
Stop, EJ. I want bud.
I want bud.
That's how he was.
Damn it, EJ, you're so stubborn.
Yeah, that's how it was.
Like, but I'm gonna keep it all the way real, man. I didn't think you was gonna be the same when you came back.
Nobody
I seen
did.
that motherfucking car go. I said, God damn! And then you came back and fought my man Danny Garcia.
And you bet a lot of money. You, Yellow Beezy,
I bet
talking
a lot
shit.
of money.
I
Yeah,
paid that
sure
money.
did.
I sent him that money. I
I
had to
said,
send him
nigga, he ain't the same. He ain't the same. He was just in a car that was in the Olympics. he introduced car Olympics to the world. He's not. I was sending that motherfucking money. I sent that money to Yellow Beezy. He's the same. What the fuck? So when you finally realize, okay, I'm back healthy. How long was it before you went to the gym?
Like I used to just go to the gym and just watch the fighters train and stuff. Sad puppy. I was just looking through the window, like sad puppy looked through the window. I was like, man.
He out there like,
You went every day. You just go.
Yeah, like every other day, like I just come in, just check on people, just watch people train, or I just try to touch the bed. Like my everything was hurting. Like I landed on solid concrete, so everything was hurting, still banged up, hips, everything. So everything was still bad, and
hey, you bruised up your hips. That nigga mentioned his hips.
hips, everything. I'm talking about ankle, everything. So I was just in there, just watching, I listened to a lot of motivational stuff too. Like I was listening to a lot of Eric Thomas.
Yeah, E.T.
Like E.T. was basically he was getting me back. Like I was listening to Eric Thomas a lot, like Mind Over Matter. I ain't have no physical therapist, none of that. Like he was just straight walking. I got to walking to me and my best friend Jordan, got to running and jogging, and then I'm touching the bag up a little bit with my coach. And then one thing led to another. I just kept working. And then during this whole time, I'm having surgery in my mouth. Like, I'm having surgery every 3 weeks, 4 weeks, just them working on my mouth and stuff, putting partials in my mouth and trying to get my mouth right.
Yeah.
Even the Danny Garcia fight, like I wasn't right with my mouth. They had to slip my mouthpiece in because I had a partial in my mouth I had to take out. And then he'll slip my thing in so nobody will see on camera and stuff. So it was stuff like that, man.
But why you was like, what you was raised? Your dad must be an old school nigga, man. Raised you, man. You want everything the hard way. I don't want to wait. No, you can't walk. You can't take me to the gym. They put him in the gym in a wheelchair.
Going crazy.
I want Terrence. Damn, dog.
So-
You fight Danny Garcia. That motherfucker can punch. You ain't like, I'ma chill because my shit ain't all way healed. You like, no, fuck it, let's get it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad at it, man. I'm lining them up, So because I was supposed to fight Danny Garcia before my car accident. Yeah, I was supposed to fight him in January.
I'll be knowing who you fight next. Errol's looking like Errol.
Yeah, I was supposed to fight him in January. So I'm like, hey, man, y'all keep that on. They're like, you sure? I'm like, man, keep it on, man. Like, it's going to be what it's going to be. He's not beating me, So they kept, I was like, you sure? I was like, yes, keep it on. They kept it on. You see what I did?
Yeah, you went to work. I had to pay some money. That's my guy too. Danny I love him. That's my guy. That's my fucking guy, but I had to pay that money to fucking Yellow Beezy.
Yeah, you was talking noise too on Instagram.
Yes, he was talking shit.
You see how he tried to throw that in there real
I see
quick?
you talking.
Yeah, you was talking that big. Listen, we
that
from
motivated
Philly.
me too.
It was.
Y'all just don't know that. Like, all people talking on Twitter, everything. I was screenshotting that stuff. I was screenshot like, bet. Like, I'm gonna say this to this person. I'm gonna say this to that person.
Damn.
So what you just had, before you got out of you had to let me know I was talking a little. But let's be for real. I had a partner. Yellow Beezy was talking a lot of shit too. He was antagonizing me. My man gonna do this.
Yeah,
Your man ain't gonna do nothing to my man. I had to back my man up.
They read you in.
Now,
He did, motherfucker.
But we can say one of the biggest part of your motivation of coming back outside of everything that you was going through was Bud. You wanted to come back to fight Bud.
Definitely. Besides my kids, it was coming back to fight, Terrence Crawford. He was he was a top guy, and like I said, I don't lie about nothing. I told him, I say, I'm gonna get these belts, and I'm gonna come and take yours. And that's exactly what I've been doing. I've been collecting belts. Despite stuff that happened outside the ring, I stayed to the course. I got the belts, and I told him, I'm going to spin the block, and I'm going to come take you. He said, well, spin the block. I said, trust me, I'm going to spin that block.
Yeah.
And what I do, I spun that block right to him.
Absolutely. Well, when it come down to saying you the big fish, you sell the most tickets.
Yeah.
But I don't even think it's close. You know what I mean? You Canelo, couple Anthony Joshua, a couple of motherfuckers, y'all sell them, Javante Davis, y'all sell the most tickets in boxing. So it's safe to say that regardless of the pound for pound ranking, this, and that, you the big fish.
Yeah, in America, I'm him.
HIM.
Himothy, damn.
Facts. Himothy.
Oh, that's not, just look in the camera when we say that. It's him.
Himothy.
Himothy. Yeah, me. Big Errol, not the little fucking one.
Not the little one.
July 29th. Why you gonna win?
Man, I just feel like if we talk about...
No. I'm asking you, July 29th. Why you gonna win? I ain't ask you how you feel like.
Because I'm going to break him. Because I'm going to break his will. I'm going to break his mental, his physical. Shit, I probably break his spiritual. I'm going to break everything. You know, he gonna be broken. It's gonna be the first time. It's gonna be like them trying to break Kuta Kinte.
Damn.
But
Kuta was a rough nigga.
yeah, you know, that's how
Kuta
Terrence
took
is.
a lot of slaps. I'd have been gay to fuck up.
Get his foot cut off all day. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take some time. It's definitely gonna be some work, but I'm definitely gonna break him.
So you know that okay, it's gonna be a little rough, but I'm gonna get you.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be rough. I respect Terrence. I know.
I respect that.
Yeah, I know how he coming, and I know his mentality is to kill, and I know he a dog. But like I say, I'm going to break him.
When I see y'all at the press conference, I see a clear size advantage. I see it clear. You just look like you just.
Yeah, he look.
You look like you're bigger. You look like you. I don't know if you're stronger, but you look like you're a lot bigger. I'm just saying. I know y'all both got to wear that 147.
I'm a country boy.
He trying to say you was from New York or somewhere.
I was born in New York.
Oh, okay.
Like I posted. I say, yeah, New York birthed me, but Texas raised me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a country boy. My daddy from Jamaica. He a yard man in Jamaica. Like we from the country. My mama family from Alabama.
Yeah.
Like we from the country, man.
And just sitting here listening, your accent definitely say you're from the country. My daddy, he's from New York. He been on my fucking pops, son. Facts. My fucking pops sit over there. My fucking father with two fucking F's. My fucking father. Like, wait, that ain't how you say it. So your accent definitely say that you're from the South. What I'm saying is, we got this fight with Bud. I'm pretty sure. I don't know the contract, but I'm pretty sure it's a fucking rematch clause in there. Then after that, it's 154.
Yes, sir.
Because you've been at 147 a long time.
Back up,
done.
Gil.
Yeah, I'm done.
Back up. So you and Boots ain't gonna never fight?
Nah, that's 154 if they fight.
Yeah, if he come up to 154, I'm not saying at 147 pounds for nothing.
Okay.
Unless they paying something crazy, you know. Then I say, but if they
How
not,
you still make 147, bro? Damn, that's it. I'm gonna keep it all the way real. Dirk, you a bad motherfucker.
How you be doing?
They're dead.
Yeah, he's a beast.
He be sitting there getting a nigga. He be this ready? You done, nigga.
That's how it used to be though. But now, you know, I got a nutritionist. I'm into the, you know, the science thing of it. So I got a nutritionist named Elliot, who he work with Tank.
Yeah.
You know, he the one got Tank making weight, you know, pretty easy. So.
Yeah, because Tank used to be a little couple pounds over too. 136 point. He out there
Elliot,
running and shit.
Yeah. He got right. Like I'm not used to drinking all this water. I'm used to wearing sauna suits and Abilene. And if I wasn't sweating, I wasn't training. I'm like, man, I'm not sweating. There's no point in training.
Right.
So he training my whole, you know, basic perspective on losing weight. You know, losing it the right way.
All he's saying is nigga gotta get older, leave the fat burgers alone,
Hey,
start
man,
eating leaves and shit.
Yeah, leave McDonald's and all
They
that.
bring a
alone.
nigga a plate of leaves. He's sitting there like, how it taste? It's good. Lying like a motherfucker. It's good.
Eating like a rabbit.
Yeah, he like a rabbit. This is crazy.
July 29th, the biggest fucking fight.
Is this the biggest fight of the decade?
No, but by far the biggest fight of the decade. It might be the biggest fight of the last 2 decades.
Definitely.
I think the only fight that could come close to comparing to this is Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao.
Box office, definitely. You know, they're two icons, but we talk about, you know, the talent and, you know, them fighting and the expectations of it.
I don't think it was this hype.
I don't think nothing comes close to this because it's like a real old school fight. Sugar Ray Leonard, I think Tommy Hearns, their fight was labeled as the war.
Yeah.
And I think that's something like this fight should be labeled as the war because it's basically, you know, two men who, you know, both got their zeros with the mentality to kill. You know, two apex predators coming at each other. So I feel like we ain't got the mentality of, you know, Pacquiao or Floyd Mayweather. Our mentality is a kill or be killed. So I think definitely this is by far, you know, the biggest fight in boxing for a long, long time.
I think as far as the hype around it, I think it's right there. Floyd is neck and neck. I think as far as how the actual fucking fight is going to be, I don't think it's going to be close in comparison to.
Yeah.
I think y'all fight is going to be up here, something that's watched maybe 50 years from now, man.
Oh, definitely.
And I think that even though the people been asking for it for some years, I don't think it was long enough to spoil it. You know, I think with the Pacquiao and Floyd thing, it went for so long that a lot of people kind of got spoiled on the shit. Because when Manny Pacquiao was right in the middle of knocking everybody out and they didn't fight. It came like a little, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I think
he was in the
right
middle of
now,
knocking everybody out. But the main thing that why that fight didn't happen because he didn't want to take the blood test.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, you know, they thought he was, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that this is great for the sport of boxing, man. And I just think that boxing deserves to know who the king is.
Definitely.
Fuck all the he say, she say, oh, who is this? Who? Oh, he can beat him. He can. No. We about to see.
You going for the knockout?
That nigga always going for the knockout.
If it come, I'm definitely gonna take it. But you know, I ain't always going for the knockout.
Man, you go
I'm
in there
just
to
touching
try
people
to
up.
tear some fucking.
I'm going to break you down, and if your body just wilt to my pressure and me touching you, then that's just what it's gonna be. But I mean, it's all about what your body can take.
I think you the best body puncher in boxing.
Oh yeah, hands down, hands down. Like you got guys who throw a hard body punch, but they not really, you know, stabbing people to the body, touching to the body. They like throwing hard shots to the body. I'm really, you know, touching, breaking somebody
You punch
down.
a motherfucker in his ribs like they stole something from you back in the 6th grade and shit. Like you really be
That's that shit.
fuck wrong with EJ today. Like, and you a big 147.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, bro. I was at one of them fights with you early on, it was a few years ago. We back there talking. I'm like, how the fuck do he make 147? You had like a red sweater on. You know what I'm talking about?
they talking about.
He was like, I'm like, I weigh 156 right now. This nigga way bigger than me. This motherfucker.
Everybody said I like to play football. So.
Yeah, well, you look like a little running back there for the Cowboys. And shit.
Lose a lot of weight.
I'm like, so for you to be able to get them pounds off and still keep that power.
Yeah.
That motherfucking, and that, because most motherfuckers be burnt out by the 8th round, man. When they gotta lose that type of weight, shit, they come out there first couple rounds of jab. 7th round, they be pawing like a motherfucker.
They be trying to guard them ribs. He be throwing them ribs on the grill.
This motherfucker
beef rib, niggas
he be sitting over there in the 10th like this.
Looking at the motherfucking ribs.
Derek talking to him, he looking over in the other corner. EJ, you hear me? Yeah, I ain't.
Motherfucking ribs hurt.
Like that motherfucker hungry.
Motherfucking ribs hurt.
Yeah, so one thing we know for two things for certain is going to be one hell of a fight, man. Listen.
This what I want to know, though. Top 5 today and top 5 boxers yesterday. Your list. Today and yesterday.
Top 5 today. Dang. Put me on the spot with that one. Let me see. Man, I put Canelo #1 just off. For me, it's all about how much you make.
Mm-hmm.
Like
that's what I'm talking about.
He cash cow. Like he can fight Johnny from Walmart and make $30-40 million like it's nothing. So I put him right there, just how much he make. Myself.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see who else.
No, you're not in this list.
I'm not in this list.
No.
Bet. I put I like Usyk.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what Canelo, Usyk, Jamel.
Mm-hmm. Now, is that the 154 or the 160?
Huh?
That's 154 or 160?
154.
All right, that's the undisputed. Yeah.
That's undisputed. Usyk, Tank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely Tank. And let me see what else. It's a tie between. It's a tie. Well, if you say I'm not in there, I put Crawford in there.
Mm-hmm.
If you say I'm there, definitely Crawford.
Okay.
Back in the day.
Ooh.
All time. You get all time.
All time. Number 1, I'm definitely gonna do Ali. It's just not even boxing all the way. It's what he stood for outside the ring too.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to do Ali. Ray Leonard, he was just a savage.
Mm-hmm.
Just savage, slick, but if he had to get in there, like with Tommy Hearns and all them, he'd get in there. So Ray, Floyd, he's just crafty.
Mm-hmm.
He's that guy.
You worked him out though doing sparring. I heard about it. We ain't gonna talk about that shit.
Worked who out doing sparring?
She worked Floyd the fuck out during sparring.
Is that true?
Is it true? This? I just told you you gotta ask about.
When the fuck was this?
I got in that. Let me just. He gave me a good old motherfucker Richard Simmons workout. Yeah. Remember how Richard Simmons?
He said
motherfucker Jane Fonda used to work a motherfucker about ladies. He gave him one of them joints. I heard. Trust me.
Damn, he was on vacation.
Damn. Damn, man. Floyd? No.
He said he was on vacation.
That's my guy.
He won't buy no phones.
Damn.
I'm telling you, he had to say that I got the insider, bro. I heard.
Yeah.
How many rounds was it?
This enough.
I don't know. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Who else? I said Ali, Ray, Floyd. Marvin Hagler. I love Marvin. And my 5th, Lennox Lewis.
Damn,
Lennox Lewis.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Lennox Lewis.
Lennox Lewis from Jamaica.
Yeah,
yes.
He from Jamaica.
Yes.
Yeah, he from Jamaica,
yes,
Canada,
yeah,
UK.
To this point, up to this date, right now, what was your toughest fight?
But you thought this shit could go like it's getting rough in here.
My toughest fight was the Kell Brook fight.
Did Nelly song come on in there? It's getting hot in here. Did that come on? So you said this is tight. Did it get that hot? Like, was it like, oh shit, St. Lunatics?
It didn't get that high. It was just, just how I had to overcome a lot of mental adversity just coming out there. I'm talking about 30,000. I fought him in the UK.
Yes, he did.
And I had a year layoff. This is my first title shot. And I'm coming to UK. He got 30,000 his fans. I'm fighting him in his hometown. And even coming out, man, his thing was chocolate brownie. Like, he hit you with a chocolate brownie and stuff. So people throwing chocolates at me. They go chocolate candy at me and just, saying all type of UK slurs and stuff. I don't understand it. So, and even in the fight, like, he was just so strong. But, I was like, I'm leaving it all in here. I'm not coming home without that title.
Right.
So I had to break him down. But that right there, mentally and physically, it took a lot because Kel was super strong and super
strong.
big too.
Yeah.
Man. If you see him, you think I'm a big dude.
Yeah.
That boy stocky.
Yeah.
He's stocky with it. He ain't no fat nothing around him. He like a rugby player. So.
Yeah. I remember watching the whole build up to the fight. He kept saying, I'm hit you with a chocolate brownie. You said, I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, I was like, what's a chocolate brownie?
That was one of the funniest parts of the build up because he kept saying, a chocolate brownie, a chocolate brownie. He just got tired of that shit. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, that sounds a little funny.
So, July 29th, right? We got Errol Spence. We got Terrence Crawford. We got the biggest fucking fight in probably the last
Why
2,
you ain't fighting in the
3.
Cowboy Stadium?
Y'all didn't maximize the money on this one.
No, he didn't want to. No, you see, I gotta understand. So if you had a fight at Legion or Cowboy Stadium, how you gonna sell them tickets for that much?
Okay.
You sell it at a small venue, you can sell the tickets for a lot more and get your bang for your buck.
Yeah, but you gonna have 19,000 in there.
You got 19, but how much you selling the tickets for it? By how much you selling the tickets for at the Legion Stadium? You're not selling those tickets for that much.
But it would have been 56,000 in them.
Pay-per-view better. He want that pay-per-view. It looked good. He want that pay-per-view.
That shit still would have been on pay-per-view.
But still, he's saying it
would have looked good, but
you get a better ticket.
The box office going crazy. I ain't worried about 80,000 people. Like people in UK, yeah, it's 80,000 people there, but they selling tickets for $2.99.
For real? God
They sell tickets for nothing.
Cheap, yeah.
For 80,000 people there, 100,000 people there. They selling it for the low, but you fight at MGM. When Floyd's fight at the MGM and all that.
No, first of all, we was coming to y'all shit, and then we looked the motherfucking tickets up. The fuck? We won't be first row at that motherfucking shit. That's like paying for 4 niggas' funerals. That's just one ticket. Like, y'all shit is on a different level. I'm gonna keep it on. And that's one of them things you got money, but you ain't always gotta spend it. That was one of them situations. I was like, shit. Because we spent 15 bands on tank tickets.
Yeah, but I mean.
That was just one ticket.
No, 30 together, 15
No, I'm
apiece.
saying one ticket for 15 apiece plus the taxes, and we had to get our 2 cameramen. That was 40
but like you said, man, you don't know when you gonna go, so you gotta spend that money.
Spend that money. That's right.
You gotta spend that money.
I don't
man.
care. I spend
You might go in the next 3 days, man. Spend that money.
Spend that money.
Who the fuck is here from PBC?
We gotta call
Let me
the
use
goose.
your motherfucking discount, man. Get the 40% discount. Give me the discount code, man, for these $30,000 front row seats. Shit. Y'all motherfuckers is winning. And this is about to be, I'm predicting it right now, is going to do 1.8 million pay-per-view buys.
Look
at he think about his pockets. Look at he. That nigga said,
Is that higher than what you had?
Huh?
That's higher than what you had?
I mean, I don't put no expectations on it at all.
I think it's going to do 1.8 million and be the 3rd or the 2nd highest gross in boxing history.
I hope so.
I believe that. I believe. Matter of fact, I'm speaking that into existence. 1.8 million pay-per-view buys. I'm speaking that into existence. July 29th. Make sure you tune in for Errol the Truth.
Hold up. How does it go,
Big
though?
Fish.
But how do it go when you buy? Because on that day, one of the reasons we can't come because money ain't the thing. He didn't tell you we got a show on that day.
Yeah, we do.
Like Gilly Festival. And what we want to do is we want to put on the big screen for we gonna have like 2,600 people there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So how much would that cost? How do pay-per-view do that shit?
I know they. they do. I think they got people that come out, and I think they charge you by like how many people there, or something crazy like that. Like even like when they show it at at like bars and stuff, it's like people take account of how many people gonna be there at the bar. And
I heard it was like
that.
$100 a person.
Yeah.
that's
why
cool.
that's why
That's
they be
26,000.
charging.
That ain't nothing.
That's why they be charging like
That's it.
to watch the fights and have fight
26,000.
parties.
You
and
just
stuff
pay
like
the
that.
26,000 and get.
All right.
So all
I'm
I think
not gonna say
everybody can see that shit on the big
But,
screen.
Yeah.
Damn, they charge $100 with
It
the
might be.
fucking
I don't-
pay-per-view is like $75. Why the fuck would they charge $100 a person?
But either way, it's still cool. 26,000.
No, it is, but
yeah,
shit. They could have got a little quarter,
We
little
losing brain
$25 a
cells,
person.
man.
Yeah.
They could have done a little $25
No, but
a person.
think about this
Shit.
though. Think about that. For us to spend 26,000 to take care of 2,600 of our fans, that's good money, and they ain't got to pay for it. And they already coming to see a rap show, a comedy show. That's a plus. Why not?
Yeah.
Fuck it
Yeah, that's what we're going to have to do.
and put it
Probably
on the
a
big
write-off for
screen.
y'all too.
Huh?
Probably a write-off for y'all too.
Just for the record, man.
You ain't never had no belt. You know what I find amazing, and I'm gonna say this to you, because I know you feel some type of way. See, me when I speak about shit in the martial arts field, where it was on Bruce Lee, my instructor, Karate Earl, I'm speaking from shit because I'm actually a fucking black belt. I got a thing with all these fucking boxing commentators speaking. This dude was a fucking journeyman in the boxing ring. He always got his ass with. He ain't never do nothing. His sons was bums. They was getting knocked out. My little cousin Mac and them. How the fuck do you have the authority to speak on boxing the way you do? And some of these boxing commentators, I'd be like, do these niggas? Because I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm like, let me check this. Let me Google this motherfucker. And these dudes don't be coming up with no records, no boxing history and shit. And y'all be having all these ideas of how the fight gonna go. And
Tell them it's all about if you got in the ring or not.
no, that's not.
Nah, not necessarily.
He was a fucking bum.
They just,
He was a
shit.
bum.
They just watch it.
Damn, Errol,
and
it
they can
take
talk-
heart to get in the
They
ring,
just,
man.
they just watch it. And they can talk very well. So that some of them do know what they're talking about, but some people don't know what they're talking about. They just speak very well, and they can convince people that they know what they're talking
No,
about.
I know what the fuck I'm talking
Do
about.
he know what he
talking
oh, fuck that.
know
Time
what
out.
the fuck
Time
I'm
out. Time out. Do he know what he be talking about when he be talking about boxing? I just need to know from a elite, a champion, a world champion. Because I don't think he know what the fuck he be saying.
Sometimes we know what he talking about, but he biased when it come to Philadelphia. That's how he supposed to be.
I mean, I'm saying your people's just biased when it come to Dallas. Like your people,
But
they
most of
grew
the
up
time,
with you.
but most of the time, do he know anything?
Yes.
No,
Fuck you
I'm not
talking
I
talking-
think he be hype and animated. He should be hype.
Who he hype up? You seen him hype motherfuckers outside of Philly?
outside of Philly.
Did he ever hype people up, or he just?
Oh yeah, he hype people up a lot. You know what I'm saying?
I call it how I see it. That's all.
But yeah, sometimes you be calling it how you see it, but you hype people up a lot. So
I call it how I see
You
it.
told Terrence you think he gonna lose?
I told Terrence I'm betting on you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He know.
Okay.
I'm betting on. Listen, man.
He betting on Terrence.
I'm betting on Terrence. I'm betting 10,000 on Terrence, and the reason I got to do it
He's
because
like a farmer.
Huh? Yeah, because I just think the drip. I don't know, man. I just look at. I'm like the drip versus this dude be in the house every night for no reason. Like he just gonna go to sleep, read a book, chill. You might go do a walkthrough for 150. So it's a little
You
different.
funny.
So it's a
So he
different.
hungry.
He in Houston, Club 13 doing a walkthrough for 150,000 cash. So it's like this dude sleep. He home sleep thinking about you. He dreaming like He boxing in the dream. So it's like I don't know, man.
Nah, I just understand, that you're gonna be seen, so you gotta put it on,
No, I respect the drip.
With Terrence, I think he can put it on. I've seen him sometimes, but it's probably, where because I come from, the big city, and where people got drip and people, dress fly, and that's like a status thing. I don't think Terrence too much care about that.
No, he don't. He don't.
Yeah, he don't care about it. I think he one of those guys. It's all boxing, it's all sports. He's just a competitive guy with his boxing, basketball, whatever.
Okay, so
Like,
if it's all
that's what
boxing
he
with
is.
him, and it's okay,
Damn, it's showing heavy as
is
shit.
it all boxing with you?
Oh, definitely. But I'm just one of those guys. I'm like, in the AI in a sense.
Okay.
You know how AI was.
Yeah, you gonna do it your way.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it my way, and I said
Shout out to Chuck.
the consequences, how it's gonna come. But I'm definitely gonna do it my way. If I'm gonna go out my way, and I'm gonna enjoy it.
Absolutely. Fucking right. Absolutely. Well, we sit here with
No. We got to say something
Hold
else
on,
too.
man, but I got to talk about these belts, nigga.
This the best belt right here. This is my
It's the
favorite one.
WBC,
This-
it's the
this heavy.
IBF, and it's the WBA, man. That's 3 belts. You ain't got the Ring magazine?
Nah.
Why you got 3 fucking belts?
Yeah.
There's only 4 of them.
Yeah. If I would have fought Manny Pacquiao, they were gonna put the Ring magazine up. But, I had an eye injury, so they didn't put the Ring magazine up. But the Ring magazine up for me and Terrence Crawford.
What I'm saying is, right, when you look at pound for pound list, right, they say Terrence is in front of you. I don't understand because you fought better competition.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, Terrence passed the eye test. I'm a fan of Bud, but Bud fought Julius Ndongo. He fought Victor Postal. He fought Benavidez, not David. I mean, not
Jose.
Jose. Yeah, he didn't fight the Jeff Horn,
Yeah.
Avenetian.
Hold up, I see something like
I'll be confused a little bit because I'm like, he got 3 belts, he got 1 belt. He fought better competition. Why would he be ranked number 1 over him? Boxing is a little crazy, man. Sometimes, man, it don't make sense. You know what I mean? It's not saying Bud not great, but what I'm saying, this ain't 140 division. It's the 147 division.
And boxing don't make sense as a whole. You talk about whatever you want, business, politics, whatever. I mean,
it don't, because I'm trying to figure out
Wild West.
why the fuck they got shown on your belt. And this old dude
Oh,
right
they
here.
got Sean on there because I took it from him.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, so if
Well, who him? You ain't taking from him. Why the fuck he on your belt? And this old dude, he don't look like he was like a cut man or something.
No, that's the guy that run the WBC, man.
Oh shit.
He told me he
Okay.
look like he a cut man.
No, I'm just saying. Well, who the fuck is this right here? Who him? Oh yeah.
I don't know, but old head needed
He don't
a
even know.
cut.
Like, why the fuck is he on your belt? Why
Because
is
he was somebody legendary, man.
Yeah, he was somebody.
he don't
you
even
think
know
he
who
right
he
next
is?
to Ali and he wasn't somebody legendary?
Oh, so if I start my own belt, I could be on the belts. I can start my own.
What the fuck out of
Nobody
here.
don't want your bill.
Nobody don't want your cheap
See,
ass.
that, y'all
belt.
hate on me.
Nobody
I'm a
want
black.
to, man. They be charging for these bills.
Yeah, they gotta pay to have these.
How you gotta pay to have a belt that you beat somebody for?
Man, I'll be at stake. I just want to know what they doing with the money they get. Like, you get charged 3%. I mean, people don't know you can negotiate. Like,
Hold
once
the
you get
fuck
big
up.
enough, you can negotiate how much you pay them. But like these bills 3%, I'm starting to ask, like, where's that 3% going to?
So if you pay 3%, that's on each belt though. Each commission. That's the WBC, that's this,
Yeah.
and that's so that's 9% of your money.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean to tell me that
Fuck
July,
the belts.
July.
We could fight for fucking Gucci belts. I'm gonna go buy 5 of these.
Y'all can, you mean to tell me?
What?
Hold on. That's when you got it. This not July 29th.
Like we fighting for the WBA, but the Ring magazine, you don't got to pay any sanctioning.
No, but
So
this
wait,
one,
if
I'm
you
trying to
win,
process.
if you beat Bud, then you gotta pay
that's why
for
people
4
vacate.
belts.
That's why people vacate after they win the belts.
So
they
basically,
vacate.
when if you win, these bitches all up for sale now. Huh? Take them motherfuckers, huh?
Yeah.
I'm going up to 154.
Oh, they tripping.
Fuck
They
the
tripping.
belts.
They got
I'm a
these motherfucking
household
belts.
name.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fight for a bag.
Yeah, when your name. That's why Canelo always, giving them shit and just be talking crazy.
Man, they always making up belts to get Canelo though.
Yeah,
This the
yeah.
Mexican WBC Jose Ventos Kentos Gastos
we need to
belt.
start a
What the
belt.
fuck type of belt is this?
But my whole thing is this. You mean to tell me you got to give up damn near 10%
Yeah, we
to
pay
carry
for
these
these bills.
motherfuckers? And you ready? I'm talking about July
Every
29th.
time you fight, you pay.
Man, get the fuck. They can have them join. I'm not getting what?
Yeah,
That's
look-
10%, bro.
I
I
know
don't
that.
even think agents get that. PBC ain't getting that much fucking money from you. 10%? That's too much money, man.
I know.
Every fucking time. Oh, I
Let
ain't
me
know
ask you
that
a
they
question.
keep
You
the
tired of
belts.
boxing capping with all these fake ass belts?
Yeah, definitely. Like all these interim. And
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on, man.
them
I'm
belts
tired
is-
of them announcing niggas. He's a full-weight
Yeah.
division. No, the fuck he not.
I think it'd be a
That
lot more
nigga got
crazy.
3 WBC regulars. What the
think-
fuck is that?
I think it'd be a lot more crazy if they have everybody under just like one banner, just one big belt, or even 2 belts. But we gotta do away with all these junior titles, and you know, because guys be walking around with these junior titles,
acting like they
walking around with these, you know, just
No,
I
hold
be
up,
like,
cuz.
I don't NABO, NABOF.
When that shit go jump on the
but this
ropes
what
and
I'm
all
saying.
that shit.
This what I'm saying. This how you know
Bro,
they
you
bullshit
got a
belts.
Christian Dior belt.
This how you know they bullshit belts.
Shit not real.
I don't know nothing about boxing, and I be like, cuz, that's not a real belt. He be like, yeah, that's the Innerturnium. I can tell that shit bullshit, and I'm not a boxing.
And if I'm paying 3%, this should be real gold. Like,
That shit ain't real gold.
nah, it ain't real gold.
Oh, that's some shit they made at the trophy store.
You know a nigga stunting.
They make that shit at the trophy
Shit
store.
ain't fucking 14K.
Yeah, man.
The fake diamonds in there.
Nailed that on.
You know a nigga getting
got
some
the
money and
rules right there.
shit's supposed to be 14K. This motherfucking, them putting no rubies in my shit either.
They got some bullshit in there.
Yeah, they had to do some
zirconia.
red rubies up in his tray to replace my fucking rubies with diamonds.
So-
But, you know what I'm saying? When you're young, this is what you
That's what
see-
you dream about, man.
Heck yeah, you see all the, but once you get older and you start to realize, you know, man, it's all about it's really just about the money, and that's what I didn't understand. Because when I first turned professional, and it took my dad really just to tell me, because I was gonna sign with somebody else, because Al is not known for getting people signing bonuses, and somebody else was trying to give me like 250, 350. And Al he think he was gonna give me 30,000 like a stipend, and I'm like, man, he tripping. I'm gonna go over here, and then you know, Al was talking about setting me up for the future. He talking about, you know, life after retirement. He
All that
talking
shit
about
sound good till he
talking-
gives some
he
money.
talking about stuff over my head that I ain't know nothing. I'm like, yo, I didn't have my first pro fight yet.
Right.
Like, he tripping talking about retirement and stuff. I'm not even talking about that.
Right.
And my dad came to me and just sat me down. He was like, man, you looking at right now. Like, and Al's talking about the future. He was like, you can sign with this promoter and look at right now, and yeah, he gonna give you 250, but you definitely got to pay that 250 back. You know, even if you don't know you paying it back, you gonna have to pay it back eventually. He's like, well, Al's talking about the future. He talking about life after retirement. He talking about setting yourself up with the money you make, and you know, just making sure that, you know, life after boxing, you living the same life that you lived while you was boxing, you can live after boxing.
Right.
So, you know, me just listen. I still didn't understand what my dad was talking about.
Yeah.
So, but I still rock with him. I was like,
Right.
okay.
You love your daddy. It's
Yeah.
safe to say you
That's
went to your
respect,
homie's
man.
house and grind your dad. My daddy on some bullshit, man. He trying to give me 250. He talking about take 30.
Yeah, he sure stopped.
He talking about retirement. I ain't fucking retiring. I ain't even get started.
he remember. He like, this motherfucker was, damn, Dad. But it's a blessing to be able to grow up with a father and he give you,
Yeah.
because that's what a lot of us growing up in the ghetto, we didn't have fathers to give us the proper leadership and
Yeah.
guidance and moments like that. Because if you didn't have your dad, you would have took that 250.
Oh, yeah.
We might not be talking to you right now.
Well, he been on no belt promotions.
Yup.
Daddy had him fighting Young Dun Bok right now in China. He'll be like,
Yeah, I'd be going crazy.
You'll be
man.
fucked up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd be going crazy.
It's a blessing, and just I just respect the way you always honoring your father, because you know, just having that respect for your dad is everything. Because a lot of us grew up without no fathers, so to be
Yeah.
able to have a father and still to this day the respect you have for your father, that's just like, that's respectful, man.
Appreciate
because a
it.
lot of motherfuckers would have been like, "No, Dad, I understand what you're saying, but I'm grown now. I'm taking this 250. Fuck out of here, Dad. That shit don't make no sense. 250, 30,
1,000.
250.
Yeah,
But
I
no,
was
that's a
kind
lesson.
of mad, but I was just like, all right, but I was kind of like, man, this shit better work. What he's talking about?
I
It
really
better
went to
work.
work even you would have been 40 years old blaming your pop. You fucked my career.
And
I should have took the 250.
he would have went and got it. Listen, you know what? He'd have fucked that 250 up
Yeah,
so quick.
I'd probably bought a car.
Yup.
He got that 30 at the budget.
This ain't gonna work.
Baby, we can go to Applebee's tonight.
Yeah,
Get
let's
a
go.
2 for 20.
I'm down to 29,000.
Yeah, that 30, you see that shit disappear
that
so
shit ain't
fast.
nothing.
You be like,
Yeah.
You pay that rent a couple times, you get the nice little luxury apartment.
Yeah.
You pay that fucking rent 3 times.
Nah, even like shoot, me just getting that 30 shoot, I had to still stay with my parents. I'm like, Shit, I got the 30, but I ain't trying to spend my 30 quick.
Yeah.
That's all I got, 30.
chill.
So.
But keep it real, how bad was that 250 on your mind? Like 250, I'd have been out this motherfucker, man.
I'd have
Nah, I
been
really
man.
wanted it.
My pop got me 30. I'm still in the back room. God damn.
Nah, I really wanted that 250, but I just I listen to my parents, man. Listen
That's
to my pops,
respect.
man.
That's what's up, man.
He got me here, so.
Because the reality of it is, my sons probably told me to kiss their ass. They had them out. Fuck you, old head. They'll start doing shit they never did. Cussing at me and all. Fuck out of here, old head.
That's the fallout. 250.
That's how you talking now. I got 250. 250 sound good though when you're a youngin',
Man, when you
don't
ain't
it?
got nothing, man.
You ain't got
Because
nothing.
I think USA was paying us like $1,000 a month as an amateur. So,
USA?
Yeah,
Boxing?
USA was paying us just $1,000 a month. So I was getting $12,000 a year. So 250 was like.
That was some. That was a
and
lot
I was
of-
like 20. I was 22. Just coming home from the Olympics, all that. So
no kids.
yeah, no kids, no nothing,
man,
man.
that 250,
Man, I
you
would've
would've been crazy.
I destroyed myself probably with 250. Probably the club.
Bob, everybody get a bottle.
Hey,
All them girls over there.
Hey, he
Send
got
15
that
bottles.
250. He might have started the car
Listen,
Olympics
listen,
a little
that-
early.
listen, that 250 would have been going probably in like 6 months.
Yeah, 250. I've been crazy. I've been in the club. Well, I've been. What about a Caprice? Put them on 26s.
Candy paint.
Yeah, put them on 26s, man.
Dude,
Level on wood.
you young, you do all dumb shit. You done bought 2 cars for his homie. You get one too. Like, no, you got 250.
250.
You ain't even pay taxes on that
Man,
shit.
my mama had to tell me about that. Like, I ain't know about paying
That
no
tax-
tax.
that tax a motherfucker.
And at first, it hurt so bad.
Don't
like,
it? You feel
Writing at that
disrespected.
check, I'm like,
Wait, we just got a call earlier, right? We got to pay some taxes tomorrow. This nigga said, man, we fucking moving to Delaware.
That's what I'm saying. We got to get our business somewhere else. We just fuck that. Because it's like you don't mind, but it's like you looking at when you get millions, you like that shit be breaking down. Like you like
Yeah.
that 10 break down to 4. That shit get crazy.
That's how I told my mom.
State.
Yeah.
You got to play state, city, fed. It be a lot. That shit be goofy,
because
man.
I told my mom, like, how I'm supposed to come up? Like, how,
That's what I said. What the fuck?
like, how I'm supposed to come up? Like,
They want half your
I
money.
get $1 million and then I got to spend like 300 something on taxes. I'm like, if I buy something, man, I'm down to like 500, 300,000. Like, how I'm supposed to come up? Like, I can't spend no money.
Yeah, you can't
like,
spend nothing.
you gotta have like it's different. You gotta have like different streams of revenue because if
Nigga.
you just got one stream of revenue, man,
Oh,
them taxes
Lord.
gonna break you,
They gonna
man.
break you down.
I'm talking about, and you live in Texas, right? How the taxes? Ain't no taxes out there, right?
Nah, ain't no state tax.
Oh, so you came up.
Yeah, I came up. Yeah.
Texas, nigga.
Texas.
And then
Yep, we
like
gotta get them
my
something.
land, I got agriculture and stuff. So I got my cows and horses and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So I got different stuff to knock that down. On property tax, I probably pay like a little over 5,000.
You ride the horses?
Oh yeah, yeah. I haven't
so
rode them in
you-
a while because a lot of stuff been happening to me. So
You flip shit over.
yeah, I ain't trying.
You
to
start the horse Olympics.
I ain't
Trying to get injured.
I ain't trying to
get
get on the horse. If something happened, then
But do you? You got like a slaughterhouse? You eat the cows and all, and the chickens and all that.
oh no, I ain't. I'm not that savage. I ain't got a slaughterhouse. Like we might
on.
take to the butcher.
But I'm saying, y'all, you eat the cattle. That's what I'm saying.
Oh nah, not right now. But we going to definitely going to.
That's what I'm saying.
Nigga, motherfuckers be 2023. Niggas ain't killing shit and cooking it.
No,
Yeah,
people
I'm
do
not
that.
doing
I'm
it.
outdoorsman. I'm just saying, if I had
People
to
doing it. My dad know they do it in Jamaica.
Yeah, they know how to do. You know what I mean? Skin that shit and all that. Man.
Old head vicious.
He OG.
No, you got to be vicious to grab something.
Now they tied up. They tied up, rope it up.
Shut the fuck
Skin
up.
it, hit it with
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Peel it.
They
Yeah.
cut it, and all the blood run
You're
out.
not vicious. You got to be to kill something that's living. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Because you don't want the blood getting
And
in the
then-
meat, so you gotta hang it up.
Still salt on that nigga.
Sprinkle it. Taste it.
Yeah, and they eat everything too.
That's some
Yeah.
savage
Like the
shit.
eyes, all that, the tongue, they making soup and all that stuff. Man,
They not playing. You ain't eating that shit.
I ain't
maggot
not-
suit?
Manish.
Manish.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
manish
to
soup.
say maggots.
But I'm not eating that. I don't get down.
So
Like
you
that.
eat pop
Nah,
cookies.
I eat oxtail and
You let your
Keurig.
pop cook his own shit
Yeah,
up.
he can eat all that. I'm not doing that. I ain't putting hooves in my soup.
Pop the
and stuff.
fucking mom taste buds up.
He
Got your
dangerous
mom
with it.
eating cow tongue and
He
shit.
gonna eat everything, balls, everything.
Damn.
Damn. OG, he ain't gonna throw you out there like that. You. The nuts.
Testicles, all
I
that.
thought
bitch.
you was playing. He like, yeah, that's
Yeah, they don't leave nothing.
tasty nuts.
They leave nothing away.
Well, listen, man, we appreciate you coming through, man.
This
We
is
know
going
you
down,
got
baby.
shit to do.
I gotta show you a couple moves too. I trained a couple fighters. I'm gonna give you a move. You use this, it might help you. You know what I mean? I got a little moves.
You kind of you remind me low key of Dragonfly Jones from
Yeah,
Martin.
that's a compliment though.
Like no, it wasn't. He
No,
was
he
not
was
like
no,
that.
no. I know somebody that knew him. He was really he was a legend. Y'all just saw the one that showed up for y'all wasn't the original one that I know. So he showed up different by the time y'all got introduced to him. Dragonfly Jones, but you know,
The one they got introduced to wasn't the same
no,
one.
it
Got
wasn't the
my
same
money.
one.
He was a replica.
Yeah, he was a replica. He was old
No
school.
money. Punk.
I'm telling you, he think it's martial arts. Run this shit, man.
Martial arts don't run shit. What you talking about, man?
Run this shit.
Make sure y'all get tuned in, though. July 29th, the biggest Errol Spence Jr. versus Terrence Bud Crawford. He say we having a fish fry. They say we smoking bud.
No, a lot of people, more people fry fish too. A lot of people fry fish.
Oh, nah,
No,
man.
more
Go to
people smoke bud.
ESJthetruth.com, man.
He got some
You go
dope ass
get your
merch. The
dope
only boxable merch.
Get that bud merch. You know what I'm saying? We smoking them bud packs, man. It's a great strand. That Terrence Crawford strand. Make
Oh,
sure
wait, you ain't
get
gonna
it,
say it. Say you smoking the Terrence pack.
Hey, we smoking that Terrence pack.
Damn,
man.
T.
We going
They
crazy
said he's smoking the TC pack.
on everything.
Damn. Well, listen, man. Shout out to Terrence. Shout out to Errol. Shout out to boxing for making this happen because the real
the
winners in
biggest.
this shit is us, the fans. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate you for coming through, man. I wish you the best. I already told you I'm dropping the dub on you, and I'm gonna post my ticket online so y'all can see. Like, oh no, I ain't bullshitting. No, he really bet 20 bands. I ain't fucking bullshit. 20 bands. I'm gonna post my shit online the week of the fight so y'all can see. I'm betting 20 bands. Shout out to Errol Spence. Appreciate you coming through, man. Pound for pound, one of the greatest ever. Keep doing your thing. It's all love for $1 million worth of game, and it's just like that.
Right.